Hello and welcome to another video. This is going to be a very short and quick one, and this one is a currently reading video, and I'm currently reading two books, and it would be three simply because I have started and finished a book in its entirety today, so I'm going to include that just for the sake of currently read as well. And the book that I did start and finish was Genderqueer, and I can't remember the author's name, and I will attempt, if possible, to flash an image of the cover if I can, because this is on my phone, so I can't guarantee it's going to be very good for editing images onto there. But there was a tweet by Stephen King today as I'm filming that is about a book that has been banned in school libraries because it's inappropriate for children. So yeah, and there was a whole discussion on his thread which, was interesting, and that's fine. And I think Genderqueer was the book that it was talking about. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I didn't really ask, but Genderqueer did come up in topic of conversation, so I thought, I'm curious, I'm gonna have a look, and I read it on Kindle Unlimited, as I have that for free for the next 2 months. Obviously it's not sponsored or anything, otherwise I would have mentioned, but so I didn't have to pay for it or anything. Amazon paid them for those pages read, but yes, the book itself was very good. I give it 4 stars on Goodreads. And as much as I would normally agree with Stephen King on the banning of books in schools being completely unnecessary, I can also understand the side of the school board and potentially parents not liking it in schools for young people, for the simple fact that there is sexual content in there. Including naked bodies and sex toys, some of them being used, and some people are saying obviously pornographic content, which is fine, which is, fair enough, but it's not really appropriate for children under the age of 14, maybe, give or take. So it's an interesting argument for Stephen King's comment section there. But anyways, moving on. I am currently reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Lord of the Rings, all in good fun. I am currently buddy reading this with a colleague from work. She's lovely, and I only really thought about this book in the later stages of 2022, and I thought, I'm gonna try this. And I mentioned it to Megan at work, and she said that she's been thinking about this too. And she said, let's buddy read, and I said, yes, great, let's give ourselves 2 months, so the end of February, to get through it. So that's the plan, to at least just finish it by the end of February, so it's not rushed, we can take our time. And that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to read this with another book here on the side on Audible, and I would have got the audiobook for this, but I think it's Andy Serkis who reads it, and he reads it like The Hobbit, and The Hobbit being read by Andy Serkis is fine, because it's for children, and that's great. But he reads The Lord of the Rings like it's a children's book, and it's not. And that's not me disliking Andy Serkis and his reading style at all. It's great, it's just I don't feel like it's the best thing for this series after The Hobbit. So I'm just going to read it normally, which is all good. I also have the Kindle Unlimited version of this on my Kindle, just in case I want to go between the two. Obviously I didn't pay for that, I got it for free. It wasn't sponsored or anything, it was just an advert I saw online, took advantage of it, and here we are. And the next thing I obviously have, which is my last thing to show you, is Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban. I started the reread last year and I'm slowly going through them. I'm not rushing through them at all. I have all of the books. Yeah. So basically, my reading list has went from genderqueer, positive stuff, to this absolute bitch, which is the opposite end of the spectrum, really, isn't it? But yes, that's all I've got for you for this video, really. We all know about Harry Potter. It's pretty standard stuff at this point. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and thanks for watching.